Welcome back to Saving Money Updates, and today we're looking at saving money on loans if you need to borrow money. The first and most obvious question would be, do you need to borrow the money? It may sound a very silly question, but a lot of products and services these days will offer you their product and service on 0% finance, or they might do another kind of deal with you whereby they can split the bill up over a series of months, say 2 or 3 months, and they won't charge you any interest on that. So that's worth exploring to start with. But on the premise that you've decided that yes, you do need to borrow a sum of money, the first thing would be then, don't borrow more than you need. And this is a common mistake. If something is, say, £2,000 and you're offered £2,500, the temptation is to take the larger sum, but that extra 500, we all know, soon gets frittered away. So don't be tempted to borrow more than you need. And the next thing would be to have a look at the credit card option. That is to say, with some smaller amounts, it sometimes is much better just to put it on a credit card, because for start off it's very, very flexible. You can pay it off in a flexible amount of time, and at the moment the interest rates are not really that bad. So for a shorter term and for perhaps a small amount of money, look at the credit card as an option and compare it with the bank, building society or other provider. A sensitive issue is your credit scoring, and sometimes a bank will say, oh no, we can't loan you X amount because your credit rating doesn't come up very well on the screen. This wretched computer, I mean, that's the downside with computers. You can't get past the rep if she's looking at a screen or he's looking at a screen and the screen says, I'm sorry, we can't loan you that amount of money. It's very, very difficult to challenge, but do challenge it. Do take it a step further and find out exactly why they are not letting you have the amount that you want. So that would be something else to do. But when you've decided on a bank or another provider, always check online if you can to see whether other providers have got better deals. You can go to websites now that will do this for you, and you can put in, say, £2,000, £3,000 or whatever it is, and get the website to actually check to see what the best rate would be and which the best provision would be. That's a very, very good technique. So it isn't necessarily going to be your own bank to give you the best deal. And I would say, apart from anything else, check the details. So as soon as a contract is drawn up, they're usually very long-winded, there's lots of small print. Never sign it there and then. Always take it away, and if you're in any doubt, check with a valued friend or somebody else who knows something a little bit about money, maybe even an accountant, something like that, to make sure that what you're signing, you understand absolutely what you're signing for. And lastly, a very good technique is to keep in touch. And this is something that not everybody does, but if you keep in touch with your loan provider, very often interest rates will change and they can offer you sometimes a better deal and rehash the loan that you've got. And a good example of this would be with Santander, just as one example, whereby a year ago a standard loan for £7,500 would have been about 13% or thereabouts, and at the beginning of 2012 they came right down to 6.5%, and the bank was very happy to rehash the loan, and it either gave you extra capital or it reduced the payments. So make sure you keep in touch regularly, say every 2-3 months, just to see if there's any possibility of rehashing the loan that you've taken out to make it better for you. So there we are. Just watch this space again for some more great hints on how to save money on Saving Money Updates. Many thanks.